Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris from the SocietyOfStrength.com and HybridMuscleTribe.com. And this video is in reference to Darren on our forum. Darren's entered his first strongman contest, and one of the events that he's got coming up is a strongman log clean and press. And he's never worked with a log before, and it's a very simple technique. I'm going to show two different variations of the technique. But it's very simple. It just takes a little bit of practice, and it's going to depend on the log that they have you using. Most competitions now no longer use a wooden log unless it's the older school Slater original logs, which are absolutely fantastic. If you can get your hands on one, get one. Otherwise, they use either a 10 or a 12-inch metal log. And which I have a 10-inch log here in my gym. So let's go for a walk, and I'll take you through looking at this and basically show you the difference. Okay, this is a 10-inch log. It weighs 55 pounds. I got this through Pitbull Strongman. I highly recommend all of his products. He's very cost effective and ships like a dream. This here is the difference between this and obviously the wooden log. Number one, this is hollow. A wooden log, something this size with a wooden log, you're looking at probably 225 pounds. But you've got nice welded in stationary handles, and your weight posts are tacked in nice and tight. Everything here is going to be nice and stationary. You're not going to have to worry about anything ever coming loose. I've yet to see anybody actually bend one of these logs. So what I'm going to do now, Darren, is I'm going to set my camera back up, and I'll show you the two different styles of training, the two different techniques that come from the log clean and press. I'll do them front and from the side so you can watch the technique. I'll go through 5 or 6 reps each just so you can kind of see what we're doing. So check this out. Hang on a second. All right, Darren, number one, you're going to want to line this up. Usually, the way that this log is set is I usually take a greater than shoulder width stance, which my toes are pretty much even with my handles in the log. So what we're going to do is you're going to grab in, and you're deadlifting up to your knees, and you're going to sit right into your clean. Elbows are high. And then what you're going to do is you're rocking and rolling up your body so your elbows are pinched in, and you'll notice that my chin is up. Gives it a nice place for your log to roll into. Otherwise, you're going to wind up taking it in the beak. So that's nothing you really want, having a 55-pound log, or however heavy your log is going to be crashing into your face. This was my weakest event, my first strongman contest. And that's why I now have this here in my gym, and I learned it. So again, we're starting here, and it's a roll up the body and a drive underneath. Make sure in competition they're going to want you to be locked overhead. The judge themselves will tell you when to lower your weight. So again, what we're looking at is deadlift up, roll up the body, and dip and drive, just like a clean and jerk. Back down. Now, most times they'll let you come to your knees. Sometimes you do actually have to put your log all the way to the floor. So you're gonna, from the side, you're looking at deadlifting up, and then roll up, and dip and drive. Okay? So, that's technique number one. We'll go over technique number two. All right. Technique number two is actually the one that I'm more comfortable with. I've never been a big fan, unless it's obviously a super heavy weight for me, of getting down deep into that hunkered squat, because again, you're using a whole lot more energy driving the weight up. Again, it's a personal preference. Try both to make sure that whichever one's going to be the most comfortable for you. Again, you're looking here. For me, this way, I deadlift all the way up, I get the weight right in the crook of my hips, right where the belt line is going to be. And it's a bend forward, and you're going to roll up your body and then pop overhead. So it's a whole lot faster. You're literally getting your hips, just like a kettlebell swing, you're getting your hip motion into it, and it's a roll up the body and pop overhead. So from the side, we've deadlifted it up, and your belly on, roll up the body, pop overhead, and back down. The trick to this is to make sure your belly is on your log the whole time, and roll. See how it forces your elbows tight, forces your chin up, and drive overhead. So Darren, those are the two different techniques that either way you're going to get strong as all get out using it. You'll do fine in competition either way. Try both. If you have any questions, you've got my email anyway, or leave some comments down below and I'll be happy to help you out. Till next time, guys.